Yo guys, what's going on? It is Catman227 here, and I'm back with some more Warframe. And today, we're going to be talking about the God of Sand, Inaros. And we're going to be also talking about why I personally like him. And Inaros, I've always had an obsession with um, Egyptian pharaohs, Egyptian gods, mythology, all that cool stuff. I've always had a fascination with them. So Inaros was always like a Warframe that I wanted to play, but never actually got around to farming for and getting him and building him and all that good stuff. But I happen to have been trading, and I bought some stuff on. I bought some stuff with platinum for another player, and I bought one too many of the wrong parts, so I went to sell them, and it deleted both of them. It deleted all of it instead of just the ones that I clicked. So I sent an email to the creators of Warframe, and they said we cannot give you back your parts or your other stuff. But I sent them the clip, and they gave me Inaros. So they sent me an email saying Inaros will be added to your inventory, and if you don't have enough space, we'll give you the space for it. So I think that was pretty nice of them. And I like Inaros because his moves are very situational, but they're also very versatile as well. Like, for instance, his first ability basically just blinds them, and it does damage to them over time. So, essentially, it's Toxin, but not really. It blinds them, and then you can do stealth finishers on them, and it counts for headshot damage. Don't know why, but depending on which type of weapons, like if you're using daggers, I think that gives you a little bit more of a faster kill rate than like a staff or a sword would. But any type of weapon that you're using will affect how much damage you do. Which I believe some weapons will one-shot them regardless of their health, but I'm not sure which ones do that. Also, I would suggest, that's another thing I wanted to get into. Freaking Inaros' health. You'll notice that I have like over 3,000 health. Well, that's pretty much one of his abilities, and that goes towards his second and fourth ability, which I'll show you right now. His fourth ability takes away your health instead of energy. So, and that adds to your not shields, but armor. To balance out the health, they took away his shields. So he has no shields, but a shit ton of freaking health. Which is good, considering you use your second ability, called Devour, and you can regain some of your health back. And I believe this ability is infinite as long as the enemy has health, it's infinite. And it gives you sand minions. Although there are no mod augments for these, it's just a copy of the enemy that you devoured. So yeah, the more health that they have, the longer they'll stay alive, so the longer you can eat them. The only way that this ability really ends is if you run out of energy or the enemy dies. And even then, if the enemy dies from Devour, they turn into a sand minion. So it's pretty damn good. I also have a thing called Rage. It's a mod, and since you have no shields, all the damage that's done to you goes straight to your HP. So what Rage does is essentially it gives you, like, if they do 10 damage to me, to my health, I will receive 10 energy. So however much damage that they do to me, I get back in energy. And that's good because I can use that energy to regenerate my health, and then make sand minions, and then make my health go back down, get more shields. Which, if you see that 91 right there, that shows you how much armor I have. I don't know why I keep saying shields. Your health goes down like this to increase your armor, which makes you last a lot longer. So Inaros is really good in like survival to high level defense to high level corpus, and really good in things like the infested because of toxin procs that slowly do damage over time. But Inaros has a crap ton of health, so and I can keep regaining more health the more I eat, and then make sand minions. So, and these enemies are only as strong, like your sand minions are only as strong as the enemy that you ate. Which I thought was pretty good. There's not really much that you can do with his first ability besides just, blind them. Now, my personal favorite is the Sand Tornado. Because I'll show you guys in a second, but I really enjoy the Sand Tornado because the problem with it, the only issue I have with the Sand Tornado is the fact that if you don't have a lot of energy, like if you don't have energy efficiency or anything like that, it will drain your energy rather quickly. It costs 75 energy to cast it, and it also has... Wait, why is my energy going back down? I should be getting more energy, not less of it. Okay, now it's going back up. But you see, if you see my energy in the corner, the more I get injured, the more my energy goes up. But your Sand Tornado costs 75 energy, and while it's active, it'll drain 15 energy. And here it is, Sandstorm. It'll swirl up enemies into it. It'll take the enemies, it'll swirl them up, it'll do damage to them, and then if you run out of energy, like I just did, voice crack, if you run out of energy, like what I just did, it will do damage over time. So it'll essentially, I think it'll give them like some sort of negative status effect, to where, like a slash proc, I think, to where they'll start taking damage over time. If you run out of energy and they just get hit by a little bit of it, it doesn't actually kill them. I don't believe you can swirl up resources, and if you can, I have not found out a way to do that yet. But I would definitely suggest Inaros to anybody. He's definitely a must-have, because he's so very versatile. He can increase his armor by a shit ton, and it doesn't require any energy to use your fourth ability. It literally just takes your HP. But be a little bit careful. Like, you have to have some health to survive off of, so don't wait until you have like 2 to 3 health. But I personally like it because he doesn't require any energy, and you can last longer that way. And you can just use Devour to eat them, and then make sand minions. And while the sand minions are fighting, you can eat some more. And I would personally, I like to eat the people like this, like the stronger enemies that have a lot more health, because then you can eat them a lot longer, and you can get your health back up faster. So that's just the way I do it. But Inaros is definitely a must-have. Like, that one right there. That one, I would suggest eating him, because he has a shit ton of health. And you can just... I can't even tell you. I've been playing Inaros for like the past 2 weeks in a row. Like, I haven't been able to play any other Warframe, because he's just so good. He can just swirl up enemies, he can devour them, turn them into sand minions, increase his armor, and he can just straight up just stun them like this. And then it does damage over time, and you can do stealth finishers. So overall, he's one of the best Warframes in the game, and he may not have shields, but look at that health. He doesn't need shields if he can regenerate his own health. And I actually found out something. I didn't know if this was a thing before, because I don't think I've ever noticed this, but if you have like a sentinel or a companion, like a Kubaru or a Cravat, um, which are the cats, in case you didn't know, you can, if you devour an enemy, it will boost up your companion's health as well. Don't worry, their shields will regenerate on their own, so you don't need to worry about that. But I thought that was really cool. I don't think if you use Devour, if you use Devour next to a teammate, I don't think that'll boost up their health at all. I'm not sure. I don't think it does, though, because I've done it plenty of times, and not once has another Tenno gotten their health refilled through Devour. But there might be a mod out there for it. I'm not sure. I haven't really looked that much into it, considering I just got Inaros from DE, so I keep wanting to say DA for some reason. I don't know why. I'm just stupid. But I think I'm gonna end this episode right here. If you guys have enjoyed, please leave a like, please comment, and please subscribe. And also let me know in the comments which Warframe do you want to see next. Wukong or Ash Prime. So, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.